Have you ever heard of a company called BQ? I didn't until today because they are now going to several new countries in Europe and worldwide. Especially here in Germany, they are now available and presented new phones. This is the Aquaris M series, 5-inch, 4.5 inch, and there shall be a M5.5. I cannot show you today. These are beta samples too, but the 5.5 isn't ready for that already. But so I'm starting with the presentation of the Aquaris M5 with this one, and I'm afterwards telling you what are the differences to the 4.5 because they are just a few. First of all, I'm realizing that the back surface here is kind of a very rough feeling, and like the manufacturer is telling me there shall be no fingerprints left. I'm not quite sure if this is really correct, but here at the moment on the first view this really might be the case because it's feeling great and rough, but I cannot see anything under no light conditions here. And the second is it's very lightweight and thin, even if it's 5-inch full HD. We're talking about 8.4 millimeters, at least the manufacturer is telling me here, and 130 grams. That's really kind of a handy phone because especially for a 5-inch, it's not necessarily the case that you can reach without any complications the last icon on the edge opposite of the thumb. So you can kind of good use it just with one hand. That's not necessarily the case, like I said, 5-inch. Again, full HD, meaning 1080 by 1920 pixels resolution, and very good viewing angle stability. So BQ is telling about a new technology they're using here for more colors, vivid colors, and good viewing angle stability. And last but not least, you have, battery is built in, fixed. You cannot change it by yourself, but it has 3,200 milliampere hours. That's huge for a 5-inch phone. We have to check that, of course, if the final products are here, how long the battery runtime will be. But the manufacturer is telling me that this will endure one whole day, even from 6 p.m. till midnight. With a whole lot of usage. So I really can believe that if you're using this, and not maybe like in this case here with full brightness, but with kind of like this one, and it's still bright enough, I guess, then you can use it really intensely for just one day and come through. You might have seen here on this side that we have 2 slots for SIM cards. Both shall support LTE. I've never heard anything like that, at least here in my country. That's something new. And 130 grams. I really love the feeling. This is great. You might have seen already here front camera. Yes. Notification LED, yes, but this one here, this is a LED flash on the front side, very seldomly seen, and on the back side we have dual flash and 13 megapixels camera. Oh, front resolution camera 5 megapixels, I almost forgot. NFC, of course. As you have seen, Android 5.0, all of the new Aquaris M series shall be released with Android 5 Lollipop. We have NFC, and processor is a Snapdragon 615. And release, maybe something around May, but I do not have any prices, unfortunately. But BQ prices normally are, very, very kind of cheap like this way compared to others. Let me call it like this one. Now we're coming to the 4.5, of course, 4.5-inch display with a little bit lower resolution. Of course, we are having 540 by 960 pixels here. But as you can see here, or let me go to the settings, for example, that you can, of course, read the text without any problems, because this again is the same kind of panel. A very good viewing angle stability, seems to be very bright. Now, of course, I have maximum brightness, as you can see here, but nevertheless, this is kind of good. Again, built-in fixed battery, 2,400 milliamps at this case, LTE 120 grams. So, of course, you have a good reaching proportions here for your thumb. That's nothing new on a 4.5 inch display, but nevertheless, let me mention it that it's very handy with 120 grams. Differences are, okay, front camera 5 megapixels again, but backside camera dual flash has now just 8 megapixels and no NFC. And a processor will be the MediaTek 6735, available again round about May, different countries, price not available at the moment. And the third one I cannot show you at the moment. This is again the M5.5, like I told you. This will have, just like the 5 one, a full HD display, Snapdragon 615, again LTE, 13 megapixels, NFC, kind of the same. The only thing I would have known, but the manufacturer couldn't tell me at the moment, is the capacity of the battery. We do not know anything about that, and they told me these are beta samples. Tell you this to your viewers, because there might be some minor changes in the specification, so let's wait for that. And I do not have any time for the M5.5, and again, no prices, unfortunately. Well, I hope this is enough for a little first impression of the new BQ phones called Aquaris M5 and M4.5. Thanks for watching, and please be so kind to recommend my channel, to subscribe to it. Thanks for that in advance, and take care. Bye.